Imagine this. It's 3 a.m. You're staring at your laptop, half-drunk coffee beside you, and your head is filled with ideas. Your dream? To create a business that doesn't just succeed, but changes the game. But where do you even start? Do you pour all your money into building the perfect product? Do you plan everything down to the smallest detail? Or do you jump in and hope for the best? What if there was a blueprint for this? A survival kit that has already helped entrepreneurs like Elon Musk and Sarah Blakely transform their ideas into billion-dollar brands. That blueprint is The Lean Startup by Eric Ries. And today we're breaking it down, step by step. This isn't just theory. This is about rethinking everything you know about building a business. It's about why chasing perfection could be your biggest mistake, how failure becomes your best teacher, and why starting small could be the smartest move you'll ever make. Stick with us because by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to turn your boldest ideas into a thriving business. Let's dive in. Eric Ries, the cartographer of startups. Eric Ries isn't your average author. He's more like a modern-day cartographer for entrepreneurs, mapping out paths through the chaos of startup life. Did you know that Ries himself struggled with a failed startup before cracking the code? In 2004, he co-founded IMVU, a social networking company. But instead of jumping straight into the market with a polished product, he experimented with a scrappy version, a minimum viable product. This decision taught him the importance of testing and adapting in real time. His experiences led to the creation of the Lean Startup, a methodology that challenges traditional business approaches. And here's a fact. Over 70% of startups fail, often due to poor planning or lack of adaptability. But companies that adopt the Lean Startup principles, they're more likely to survive and thrive. Principle 1. Build, measure, learn. The survival cycle. Let's kick things off with the heart of the Lean Startup, the build, measure, learn loop. Think of it as your compass in the entrepreneurial jungle. Instead of spending years perfecting a product, Ries suggests creating a minimum viable product, MVP, the simplest version of your idea that solves a problem. Then, test it with real customers, measure their reactions, and learn what works and what doesn't. Example: Pebble, the smartwatch company, started with a scrappy Kickstarter campaign. Instead of building a perfect product, they created a prototype to test demand. Over 68,000 backers, and $10 million later, they had proven their idea was a hit before spending millions on manufacturing. The lesson? Don't wait for perfection. Launch something small, gather feedback, and refine as you go. Test fast, learn faster. Principle 2. Pivot or persevere, the power of the course correction. Imagine you're on a road trip and you hit a dead end. What do? Turn back or find a new route? In entrepreneurship, this decision is called pivoting. Example: did you know YouTube started as a video dating platform? When that flopped, the founders pivoted, opening the platform to all kinds of video uploads. That pivot transformed YouTube into the global powerhouse it is today. The takeaway? If something isn't working, don't double down. Adapt, and you might just discover your true path to success. Principle 3. Start small, think big. The power of focus. Here's a reassuring thought. You don't have to build the next Amazon overnight. Start small, focus on a niche, and grow from there. Fact: Amazon itself started as an online bookstore. Jeff Bezos chose books because they were easy to ship and in high demand. From that narrow focus, Amazon expanded to dominate nearly every retail category. What's your niche? Find it, dominate it, and then scale when you're ready. Remember, even the tallest trees start as tiny seeds. Principle 4. Actionable metrics versus vanity metrics, the numbers that matter. Ever been tempted to chase likes, followers, or downloads? Those vanity metrics might look good, but they don't tell you if your business is succeeding. Instead, focus on actionable metrics, data that drives real growth. For example, if you're launching an app, don't just measure downloads. Measure daily active users and retention rates. If you're running an e-commerce store, track conversion rates and customer lifetime value instead of just website traffic. Example: Dropbox used actionable metrics to measure how many users actually referred others through their incentive program. That insight helped them fine-tune their strategy and grow from 100,000 to 4 million users in just 15 months. Principle 5. Continuous innovation. never stop evolving. In the jungle of entrepreneurship, standing still is the same as falling behind. Ries emphasizes the importance of continuous innovation. Fact: companies like Tesla embody this principle. Elon Musk doesn't just stop at making electric cars. He continuously pushes boundaries with self-driving technology, energy solutions, and even plans for Mars colonization. Ask yourself, how can you keep improving, even after you've achieved your first successes? Innovation isn't a one-time event, it's a mindset. Call to action. Entrepreneurship isn't about having all the answers. It's about staying curious, adaptable, and committed to learning. Eric Ries's The Lean Startup is the ultimate survival kit for navigating the challenges of building something new. So, what's stopping you? Take that idea you've been dreaming about, start small, and test it. Before you know it, you'll have built something the world can't ignore. Survival is about learning faster than your competition. If this video inspired you, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's ready to take their first step as an entrepreneur. And tell us in the comments, what's your MVP? How will you use the lean startup principles to bring it to life? The jungle is waiting. Go conquer it.